stop. Before you watch the rest of this video, ask yourself one question. How much of your life is controlled by other people's opinions? Most people spend their entire lives seeking approval. Approval from their parents, approval from their friends, approval from society. Most people spend their entire lives seeking approval. Approval from their parents, approval from their friends, approval from society, and today, more than ever, approval from strangers on the internet. They carefully choose what to say, they hide parts of their personality, they avoid taking risks. Not because they want to, but because they are afraid of being judged. The truth is that many people are not living their own lives. They are living according to the expectations of others. Think about it. How many decisions have you made simply because you wanted someone else to approve of you? How many opportunities have you missed because you were afraid of criticism? How many times have you stayed silent when you wanted to speak? The desire for validation is one of the most powerful forces in human psychology. We all want to belong. We all want to feel accepted. But there is a dangerous line between healthy connection and dependence on approval. And most people cross that line without even realizing it. From a very young age, we are taught to seek validation. We receive praise when we behave a certain way. We are rewarded when we meet expectations. Over time, we begin to associate our value with the opinions of others. Slowly, we stop asking ourselves what we truly want. Instead, we start asking what other people will think. And that is where the problem begins. Because no matter what you do, someone will always judge you. No matter how kind you are, someone will misunderstand you. No matter how successful you become, someone will criticize you. Trying to please everyone is a battle you can never win. Yet millions of people spend their entire lives fighting it. Social media has made this even worse. Today, validation is available instantly. A like, a comment, a follow, a notification. Tiny bursts of approval that make us feel good for a moment, but the feeling never lasts. Soon, we need more, and more, and more. Many people become addicted to external validation without realizing it. Their mood depends on how others react to them. Their confidence depends on the opinions of strangers. Their self-worth becomes something they no longer control. That is a dangerous place to be. Because when your confidence depends on other people, your happiness becomes fragile. The strongest people understand something different. They understand that confidence is not built through applause. It is built through self-respect. Self-respect comes from keeping promises to yourself. It comes from doing the right thing, even when nobody is watching. It comes from acting according to your values rather than seeking approval. When you begin living this way, something changes. You stop needing permission. You stop explaining every decision. You stop worrying about whether everyone likes you. And for the first time, you begin to experience real freedom. Freedom is not doing whatever you want. Freedom is no longer being controlled by the opinions of others. Many people are trapped in invisible prisons. Not physical prisons, mental prisons. They are constantly wondering what people think of them. They adjust their behavior to fit in. They sacrifice their authenticity for acceptance. But acceptance purchased at the cost of authenticity is never worth it. Because eventually you wake up and realize that everyone likes the version of you that isn't even real. And that realization is painful. The truth is that not everyone will understand your journey. Not everyone will support your growth. Some people will be uncomfortable when you change. Others will criticize you simply because you refuse to follow the crowd. That is normal. Every person who has ever achieved something meaningful has faced criticism. Every person who has ever stood out has been judged. The goal is not to avoid criticism. The goal is to stop being controlled by it. The moment you stop seeking validation, your energy changes. You become more focused, more confident, more authentic. You stop chasing attention and start building character. You stop trying to impress people and start improving yourself. You stop asking for approval and start trusting your own judgment. And that is where true power begins. Because real confidence is quiet. It doesn't need to be announced. It doesn't need constant recognition. It doesn't need approval from the crowd. It comes from knowing who you are and refusing to compromise that for anyone. At the end of the day, people will always have opinions. Some will like you. Some will dislike you. Some will misunderstand you completely. But none of that changes your value. Your value was never determined by the opinions of others. And the day you truly understand that is the day your life begins to change. Because the moment you stop seeking validation is the moment you take your power back.